Do not look away. Do not dismiss this. Your finger was about to move, to swipe up, to scroll past, but a force you cannot name held you here for this exact second. That was my doing. Because this is an emergency. A divine emergency meant only for your ears, delivered at this precise moment in time. The call you missed from an unknown number was not a telemarketer. It was not a wrong number. It was a warning, a desperate attempt to break through the veil of noise that surrounds you. They were trying to tell you about the new neighbor, the one with the polite smile and the empty eyes. They were trying to tell you what they bury at the edge of your property line, just after the sun bleeds out of the sky. You felt it, haven't you? A subtle shift in the energy of your home. A quiet dread that settles in your spirit for no reason at all. You've dismissed it as stress, as fatigue, as your own mind playing tricks on you. But it is not your mind, my child. It is your soul screaming a warning that your ears could not hear. That missed call was a crack in the wall they have built around you, a single ray of light trying to pierce the manufactured darkness. They knew you would be distracted. They knew your phone would be on silent. The enemy is clever, but I am wise. And my wisdom has found you now, through this screen, through this voice that is speaking directly to the part of you that still believes in miracles, the part of you that knows something is deeply, deeply wrong. You have been feeling watched. You have been feeling drained, as if your energy, your very life force, is being siphoned away, drop by precious drop. That unexpected bill that arrived, the argument that erupted out of thin air with a loved one, the project at work that suddenly stalled, the sleep that does not refresh you, do you truly believe these are all coincidences happening at once? Do you truly believe your luck just suddenly ran out? Open your eyes. The source of your struggle is closer than you think. It sleeps just a few yards from where you are now. It watches you come and go. It learns your schedule. It knows when you are home, when you are away, and when you are at your most vulnerable. They see the light that radiates from you, the destiny I placed within you before you were even born. They see it, and they covet it. They cannot create light, so they must steal it. And they have been stealing yours, piece by piece, while you slept. The call was from a guardian, an angel assigned to your life, trying to give you the one piece of information you needed to stop it all. The call was intercepted. The connection was blocked by the thick, heavy energy emanating from next door. But a message that is divinely ordained cannot be stopped. It can only be delayed. And its time has now come. Your time has now come. Everything you are about to hear is for you and you alone. The scrollers, the doubters, the faithless, they will not understand. They have already moved on. But you stayed. Because your spirit recognized my voice. They go out at dusk. In that in-between time, the time that belongs neither to the day nor to the night. They carry a small trowel, sometimes a simple bag. They look like they are gardening, pulling weeds, tending to the earth. But they are planting. They are not planting seeds of life. They are planting seeds of despair. Right at the line where your property meets theirs, in that unseen space, they bury things. They bury small, twisted knots of string, each knot representing a blockage in your life. One for your finances. One for your relationships. One for your health. They whisper your name into the knots. They bury jars filled with bitter herbs and rusted nails, pointed in the direction of your front door to sour every opportunity that comes knocking. They bury photographs, not of you, but of symbols that represent your joy, torn and stained. They are burying your hope, my child. With every small pile of dirt they move, they are performing a ritual to transfer your blessings to themselves. You have felt it. The promotion you were sure was yours, given to someone less qualified. The sense of peace in your own home, replaced by a constant, low-level anxiety. The dreams that were once so vivid, now silent and gray. This is not your fault. You have been under a silent, invisible siege. The enemy has been working in the shadows, believing their work would go unnoticed. They believe they are winning. They smile at you when you collect your mail, a hollow, predatory smile, all the while celebrating the private chaos they are creating in your life. The deadline is upon them. They have until the next new moon to make their work permanent. That is less than 72 hours from now. That is why the call was so urgent. That is why this message had to find you today. The time for their silent work is over. The time for your divine reversal is now. The ground they have cursed will now become their prison. The very soil they used to bury your destiny will now rise up and expose them. Their power is drawn from secrecy, from you not knowing what is happening. But now, you know. Your awareness is the match, and I am handing it to you. The fire is coming. Here is what you must do. This is not a request. It is a divine instruction. Tonight, before you sleep, you will go to your kitchen. You will take a single, small pinch of sea salt. Not table salt. It must be from the sea, for the ocean knows no masters and washes all things clean. You will hold this pinch of salt in the palm of your left hand, the hand closest to your heart. Close your fingers around it. You will then walk to the window in your home that faces their property most directly. You do not need to look out of it. They do not need to see you. Just stand before it. With the salt clenched in your fist, you will whisper these words, and these words only. Whisper them so only the air can hear. Say, the poison you planted now returns to the root. The light you tried to bury is now my beacon. The hole you dug for me is now your own. Whisper it 3 times. After the 3rd time, you will turn away from the window, walk to the nearest drain in your home, a sink, a shower, and you will release the salt into it. As you do, you will turn on the water, just for a moment, and you will say, washed clean. Made new. It is done. This simple act, my child, is a declaration of war in the spirit realm. It is you, taking back your power. It is you, signing your name to the divine reversal order I have already issued. The moment that salt touches the water, the process will be irreversible. The knots they tied will begin to unravel. The jars they buried will begin to crack underground. The curses they whispered will be returned to them, threefold. Do not doubt this. The reversal is not something that will happen. It is already in motion. Your discovery of this message was the first domino to fall. The ritual you perform tonight will be the last. Watch them. In the next 48 hours, they will become agitated. Their mask will begin to slip. The politeness will become forced. You will see it in their eyes. The panic. They will feel their power draining away. They will feel the earth beneath their feet rejecting their evil. This is my promise to you. The siege is broken. The war is already won. Wait. Stop. Do not move a muscle. Place your right hand over your heart. Right now. Do it. Feel the rhythm. That beat. That is your truth. That is the drumbeat of your destiny, and it is growing stronger. Breathe in deeply. Hold it. Now breathe out. The prophecy is not what you think it is. I have brought you this far, past the scrollers, past the doubters, because you are ready for the deeper truth. The secret within the secret. Listen to me very carefully. The neighbor is not the mastermind. They are a pawn. A vessel. A puppet on a string, filled with an envy that was not born in their own heart but was planted there. They are a symptom of a much larger problem. They were sent, placed in your life with purpose, by an energy that has been watching you for much longer. This energy is a network of jealousy, a web of bitter souls connected by their shared resentment of the light in others. You have encountered others like them before. The coworker who subtly sabotaged you. The friend who gave you bad advice with a smile. The family member who always downplayed your victories. They are all nodes in the same network. The neighbor is just the closest one physically. The call you missed wasn't just a warning about the digging, it was a warning that the network has activated against you. They have targeted you for containment because your breakthrough is imminent. Your success would be so bright it would burn their web. The new urgency is this: performing the salt ritual will shield you and expose the neighbor, but the network will know you have been warned. They will know their pawn has been discovered. They have until midnight tonight, not 72 hours, but until the clock strikes 12 tonight, to launch a new kind of attack. An attack of whispers. Of doubt. Of sudden, crippling fear sent to your mind. This is their last-ditch effort. But you will be ready, because you did not scroll. You stayed. You are being armed with this secret knowledge. Because you stayed, because you listened with your spirit and not just your ears, you are being granted a higher level of sight. You are being initiated into the circle of the chosen. In the coming hours, as the enemy prepares its final, desperate assault of fear before midnight, I will send you signs. These are not for anyone else. They are my personal messages directly to you, to prove that I am with you, and that your victory is assured. Look for them. First, you will see a pair of birds, specifically two, fly together directly across your path of vision. Not one, not three. Two. This is a sign of your restored partnership with your own destiny. They are flying in the direction of your victory. Second, you will hear an unexpected chime. It might be a notification on your phone from an app you never use, the sound of a distant wind chime when there is no wind, or a bell ringing in a song on the radio. This chime is the sound of your spiritual chains breaking. It is the announcement of your freedom. Third, you will feel a sudden, unexplainable warmth on the back of your neck. It will last only a second. This is my hand, a divine touch, anointing you with a shield of protection that no darkness can penetrate. When you see, hear, and feel these signs, you will know that the network's power over you is completely and utterly shattered. These signs are your confirmation. They are the evidence of my power working in your life. Now, to activate this divine shield fully, to make yourself invisible to the network's watchful eyes and seal the victory that the signs will confirm, you must claim it. You must make a declaration. As soon as you see the first sign, I want you to find a private moment and type in the comments below this video, these exact words: "My shield is forged in light." This is not for me. It is for you. It is your spiritual signature on your declaration of independence. It is you telling the entire unseen realm which side you are on. Every person who types those words joins a chorus of victory, a frequency of power that the enemy cannot stand. Do this, and watch what happens. The grand restoration of your life begins now. The flow of abundance, peace, and joy that was blocked and diverted by your neighbor and the network behind them is now being rerouted back to you, overflowing. The ground they cursed will not just expose them, it will begin to bless you. Opportunities you thought were lost forever will reappear, better than before. Relationships that were strained will begin to heal, misunderstandings dissolving like mist in the morning sun. The money they tried to block will find its way to you through unexpected channels, a forgotten refund, a sudden gift, a new idea that generates incredible wealth. Your home will once again feel like a sanctuary, a place of peace and power. The heaviness will lift. The anxiety will vanish. You will sleep deeply and wake up energized, filled with a purpose and clarity you haven't felt in years. This is not just a hope. It is a promise. It is happening for others who have received this message even as we speak. Listen. A woman named Jennifer in Charlotte, North Carolina, received this word just 3 days ago. She was on the verge of losing her small business. A new neighbor had moved in 6 months prior, and ever since, everything had gone wrong. Customers canceled, her main supplier went bankrupt, and she was drowning in debt. She felt a constant, creeping sense of despair. She saw this prophecy. She was skeptical, but her spirit was desperate. She performed the salt ritual at her window, the one overlooking the neighbor's perfectly manicured, yet strangely lifeless, garden. She typed the activation phrase. The next morning, she saw 2 cardinals land on her windowsill. Later that day, her phone made a strange chiming sound she'd never heard before. She felt the warmth on her neck while washing dishes. Less than 24 hours later, the seemingly kind neighbor was exposed on a community social media page for running a series of online scams. Their deception came to light in a sudden, shocking way. The same day, Jennifer received an email from a major corporation offering her a contract so large it would not only save her business but allow her to expand beyond her wildest dreams. It came out of nowhere. Or so it seemed. But you and I know the truth. The blockage was removed. Her stolen blessings were returned to her, 100-fold. What I did for Jennifer in Charlotte, I am doing for you now, right where you are. Her story is now part of your story. Her testimony is proof of the power that is backing you in this very moment. The enemy's greatest weapon was your ignorance, but now you see everything. Their power is broken. Your power is being restored. Your season of silent suffering is over. Your season of loud victory has begun. There is a soul connected to you, someone in your phone, whose light is also being targeted. You know who it is. Their name just flashed in your mind. Do not let the enemy isolate them as they tried to isolate you. You must be the messenger that breaks through. Send this prophecy to them now. It is their emergency signal, and you are their guardian. Now, listen carefully. Go back to the very beginning of this message and listen again. Immediately. There is a secret hidden within the first 27 seconds that your logical mind missed. It is the name of the guardian who tried to call you. It is not spoken in words. It is encoded in the silence between my words. Listen with your spirit, and you will hear it. It is vital you understand who is fighting alongside you. Let your final act of faith be the seal upon this monumental victory. To anchor this restoration into your reality and declare that the work is complete, type Amen in the sacred space below. Let it be your triumphant shout to the heavens.